welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, the battle is still raging all around me. Let me go ahead and pick up some quests and continue doing what I need to. I got the epic. Apparently there's an instance I need to do. And then I also need to talk to Bregdal.
Yes.
We are going to push through the enemy ranks again and make for the hillock. We could use a distraction so that the full force of the enemy does not rain down upon us. Defeat some of the enemies upon the battlefield and lessen their numbers. Then we shall make our move. Alright, so I need to kill another 10. And then that's the instance. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. And then I need to talk to Fastred, which he is where? I have no idea where Fastred is. I guess maybe that way. There we go. Come, Kippen. There's vengeance to be had. Oh, that's also a little instance. Let me just focus on killing some guys here. Some orcs. Let me kill 10 orcs. I am still in range stance here. Need to get back into melee. That was from the instance last episode. Need to find a good spot to do this, where they're a little bit more concentrated. I mean, apparently they're all around here, but not really seeing many. Come on, orcs. I remember them being everywhere. Where did they all go? Where are all these orcs? Defeat foes, so I guess the warg counts as well. Got a little guy here. My frame rate is not the best in this area, but it's understandable. I mean, there's a lot going on in this scene. There is a lot going on. There's a warg right there. Let me get to it. Alright, Mr. Warg. Grab that one. Need one more. One more. There it is. There is my last victim. And I need to talk to Bregdal now.
Yes.
Good work. It is time to throw ourselves into the fray once again. Perhaps we will meet upon the hillock. Okay, so now I am ready to advance this. The question is, which one do I want to do? Do I want to do... Well, I think this one will move me further along in the battle, so let me go do the other one first. Where was it? I could have sworn it was this way. That way. Am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. Yeah, it's down the hill. Okay, it makes sense. Come, Kippen, there is vengeance to be had. Maybe this mounts. Your journey to avenge Leofdog has led you to the Pelennor Fields, while Fastred, Reeve of the Sutcroft, seeks the foe that once sought to deliver ruin upon his lands and family. With your paths now aligned, you must strike as one against the treachery of the enemy. Kroomgum is nowhere to be found, my friend, but fear not. It is difficult to move unnoticed through such a battle, and he cannot have gone far. Fastred spoke of the sorcerer's mastery of flame. We must proceed carefully, or he shall too soon sense our approach and send whichever magics he commands against us. Let us go now before the fiends slip away. We must be close, Kippen. I have decided Fastred should lead our company through the field. Come, let us make haste. Southrons, from the left, to arms. This cannot be all of them. Face me, coward. Your head is mine, Orc. Keep moving here. Hold. Oh, when did I level up? I didn't even notice that I leveled up. I must have leveled up during the instance last episode. There's something strange about these flames. Kroomgum, the fiend is here. We must move forward before he can hinder us further. Another couple flames here. Keep moving. Fastred, you must wait for us. Rush not into the enemy's grip. Ah, Fastred.
Your time is at an end. The ills you dealt against me and my people shall be repaid, worm of Mordor.
It is not thou who hast sought me, young firebrand. How fares my son? I wonder, will he be as reckless as his father?
Your threats do not move me. I shall have my vengeance.
Come then, Fastred. Strike!
Start doing massive damage to him.
Against sorcery.
I am totally incapacitated here.
Thou hast failed, Fastred of Rohan.
What is this pain that seizes my heart?
Thy fate was written, and so it is done.
Elflad, Fulgred, forgive me.
Kill them.
Fastred, no. Traitor, you shamed the men of the king. Justice shall be done upon you. I need not explain myself. Let me absolutely destroy him, stack a bunch of bleeds here. I owe you nothing. I shall have slain you all at the Hornburg. Should have. Interesting. Yeah, I got a little confused there. I was trying to focus on the combat, so I kind of missed out a little bit on what happened, but obviously we were betrayed. The traitor is slain, but Krungon has escaped with his vile sorcery. In his wake, he has left the Reeve slain and Ulf wounded. We must retreat to safer ground and heal what we may. The body of the Reeve must be borne to the gates of the city. I shall not leave him here among the dead. Come. No victory comes easy this day, my friend. So I need to continue battling on the Pelennor until the day is won. I need to speak to Bregdal next time we meet. And take a look at the map. Alright, yeah, I think it's time to advance the epic.
To battle! Let none stand in our way!
The Witch King of Angmar is slain, but the forces of the enemy remain unbroken. Instead of fleeing at the sight of their master's fate, their resolve is strengthened, as countless new foes pour forth from Osgiliath. What other commander can lead such an army against Gondor?
I know not who could command such a force. In the absence of the Witch King, these fields churn with battle and blood, but we must learn more of this new commander. Who could lead so many with nary an ebb in the flow of battle? He shall surely come forth from Osgiliath, as so many of his reinforcements have, but we cannot afford to hold here and allow his forces to overwhelm us. Let us move to a more fortified position and hope that we might learn of this identity. Whoever now commands the forces of the enemy is bold indeed. To pin us between the forces on the field and those out of Osgiliath is wise, but I shall not allow it. Kippen, we must move now. Eomer rode south towards the hillock. We shall meet him there and make our stand together. Get rid of all these guys here. Let's go, Ingbert, to battle. We shall not rest until our foes are swept from the field. Hold. Know you these men? You have discovered Duilin and Derafin scouting a path through the nearby field. Kippen. It is good to see you, friend, but stay quiet, else those Mumakil might hear us. God, I love these brothers. They're such fun characters. Another friend of yours, I presume? I am Duilin, and this is Derafin. We are brothers of the Blackroot Vale, and we aim to avenge our fallen. Those Mumakil shall be felled, and their riders thrown down, I swear it. Kippen, I trust in your choice of allies, but how are we to pass that? A massive beast with well nigh a score of men atop it. How can we fell such a foe? Only arrows to the eye can fell those beasts, for their hides are like stone. We have done it before, and we shall do it again. Indeed, while you were away, we slew 4 of them that dared to approach the walls of the city. After I put out this beast's eye, we can move to the orc encampment ahead. The Mumakil are far too large to follow us there. We shall blind them and then press our attack from the cover of those orcish tents. Ready, brother? I shall move in first. Of course, stand back, friends, and let us handle these beasts. I'll be so sad if one of these brothers dies, or both. Look at me, beast of Harad. Darafin, now. You are flanked. Run, boy. Brother, what happened? Ah, one of their arrows. Duilin, no. No. Ah, man. Duilin. Go, my friend. I shall draw them away. No, run not to your death. Follow me, you hideous beast. Follow me and die. Ah, it really is a corpse. Well, I'm sad. What horror, what a story end. As the Mumakil rears and stomps, you hear Duerfin screaming in the distance. Then only silence. The brothers of the Black Root are slain, and the Mumakil are maddened. Flee. Make haste, lest we share their fate. There is time not to mourn until the battle's ending. Well, I am super sad. I was emotionally invested in those two, actually. They're here, on your feet, maggots. Orcs, to arms, to arms. For Rohan and Gondor. Yeah, those two brothers, you know, we kind of built a rapport with them over the last couple of seasons or so. And then to have them die, kind of sad, because they were really interesting. I really liked the discussions with them and everything else, but dang it. There's a lot going on here. Ah, feast on their flesh, my pets. Come, Kippen, we must press on. Got a deed finished here. See you on the hillock? We must reach it. Got a fell beast standing in our way. Hold, my friend, we cannot go further. Look, one of the enemy's vile beasts feasts upon the dead. The mere sight of the Black Rider fills me with dread. We must travel another way. There's been a lot of loss so far in this battle. Which I guess is important, you know, it's almost the climax of the whole story. And so it's only natural that there's loss. Men in shining blue armor, and one who looks to be their captain. A prince, you say? You spot Prince Imrahil and the Swamp Knights battling against the Haradrim. They are under attack, let us aid them. Hold fast. We are not yet beaten. Your timing is fortunate, Kippen. And who is this warrior? The Southrons do not relent. Steady now. Try to do some gambits on this guy. He's got a lot of HP here. Dang, I'm super blinded here. Oh, look at my HP! Look at my HP! Why am I almost dying? Need to start doing some healing gambits immediately. Why am I almost dead? The Haradrim have momentarily stopped their attacks, allowing you a chance to reach the hillock. I am glad we could be of aid to you, Prince Imrahil. I am Reeve Ingbert of Rohan, and it seems that you are well acquainted with my companion. We make for the hillock. Will you join us? Our forces are scattered at best and slain at worst. If victory is to be won, we must follow you to the hillock. Let us go. Let us make haste before the enemy forces overtake our position. Of course, there's a boss. Or a lung. Fallen Knight.
Stand aside. Have you not heard? The king returns from Minas Ithil at long last. The witch king of Angmar is slain. Victory has been won.
You speak only lies. The last king is dead. A wraith bearing a crown is no king.
The stewards are not but pretenders, cowards who denied the might of our king. Earnor, Mordirith, Golfmog, whichever you name him, his claim is unbroken. The throne is his once more, and ever it shall be. Surrender or die. Fools! Gothmog commands the hosts of Mordor and Minas Morgul.
Dang, he is putting a lot of damage.
Battled against a small measure of his strength. Only when the hour is too late shall you understand the horror.
Alright, well, he died. My bleeds finally stacked up on him. Flee to the evil that spawned you, Wraith, and tell them Gondor shall not fall. The path is clear. We must move now before our chance is lost. Still, I fear that the Wraith the threats cannot be dismissed. This Wraith speaks ill of the dead. I shall not believe what he claims. Earnor is lost to the enemy's trickery and to his own brashness. Such troubles are not for this day, when such a battle surrounds us even now. I saw a bold rider of Rohan and his company rush by to the south as we fought on. Eomer, they called him, chanting and slaying as they rode. A great fury had taken him, and he and his kinsmen screamed of death and destruction to be done upon our foes. If we are to survive the enemy's renewed strength and the might of Gothmog, we must rally to Eomer's side atop the hillock. Oh, I couldn't talk to him, I guess, because I got kicked out. Sorry about that. I guess you can always pause the video and read that. Okay. So let me see what's going on here. Kippen, we hold the hillock for now. We should be able to keep the enemy at bay from this vantage point for some time. Hope is not lost upon us.
Well, what is it then?
Look, to the south. Forces gather at the Harland, both from land and water. Great ships have traveled upstream on the Anduin. I do not believe that they are friendly. Should we make charge towards Harland? Kippen? Why do you remain so calm? Those ships, if filled with the enemy, would surely turn the tides of the battle. We will lose. You tell Bragdal that you will take no more than 2 warriors with you and look into the matter. Secretly, you know that any hope of winning this battle lies upon those ships. So now it is recommended playing Quays of Harlan instance with a small fellowship. You can access the instance from the instance join panel. Of course I can. Okay. So yeah, it's been very interesting so far. Like I said, I really appreciate what they're doing with the storyline here on the Pelennor field, because like I said, this battle really is a climax to the Third Age in the Lord of the Rings, in my opinion at least. One of the many climaxes, you could say. But it's nice to see all these characters that we've met throughout all the seasons kind of all converging here. All of them have their own storyline, but it's all intertwined in this battle. And of course, we suffer some loss to brothers. My favorite brothers, Darafin and Duilon. I don't know if those were the names, but yeah, I kind of grew very fond of them when I first met them, and now they're slain. But it's interesting that they fell fighting a Mumakil, because that's the circumstance we met them under. Remember, they were talking about hunting Mumakil. So very interesting. I'm loving the writing. I'm loving the gameplay. So let's just keep going. I'm having fun. I'm having a good time. Let's keep playing. Hold on. My phone is ringing. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Let's get back into this.
I believe the rain fall on our last stand.
We are surrounded, Kippen, and I believe the rain falls upon our last stand. As I rallied my men about me on the crest of this hillock, an arrow flew upon the height and felled Dunhair. Check his wounds and tell me if he will live, though I fear the worst for him. You examine him closely, but the result is grim. Dunhair is dead.
That arrow was meant for me. Farewell.
I treasure your friendship in death, even as I did in life. Give my best to my uncle and my sister when you join them beyond, and tell them that I will see them soon. Death calls for us, Kippen. There were Gondorian soldiers fighting alongside us to the north. Find them and render your aid. I like how he still thinks that Eowyn is dead. That's very faithful to the books, because Eomer didn't find out until much later. So, gotta go to the north here. I guess I don't have to go around these guys because they're grayed out. Forlong kneels by the body of Hirluin, slain by the enemy.
There was nothing I could do.
One moment, Hirluin was valiantly standing against the great beast of a troll, and the next moment he was dead. My mouth is dry and ashy, but an endless parade of wine bottles will not refresh me. This battle began as a joyous reminder of my youth, but it is that no longer. May it is the bitter taste of old Kellumbel that fills my heart now. Hirluin no longer fair. My friend, I will not say farewell. I will keep you in my memory, fresh in my mind for as long as I live, whether that be for my remaining years or until the rain stops. Kippen, the enemy presses on us from all sides. Scout the approaches to the hill, for Hirluin is not for me. I would not have them do some injury to his corpse. So that's pretty sad. We definitely helped out all these guys during those very long quest chains at the end of the last season. Sad to see an end here to Hirluin. Lots of loss in this battle. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? He had... Yeah, he just like... Yeah, he's just throwing guys. Okay, anyways. I got totally distracted by that troll in the background throwing people. Anyway, let me go. Wow, I feel like super ADD over that. Wait, what am I doing? Scout several approaches to the hill at Rider's Stand. I guess let me go up. The forces of Mordor fill the plain and smoke burns on the horizon. You know what? I might just go around the perimeter. Because it's not really demarcating very well where it wants me to go. The armies of Mordor fill the field all the way to the river. Whoa, that is intense. That is super intense. Look at all those orcs. Okay, the last one's actually this way. From here you can see that the enemy horde reaches as far as the Ramas. Whoa, look at this. This is definitely a good thumbnail picture, I guess, for my background. Note to myself there. Kippen, I have seen something that fills my heart with dread. I would not have it, though this day could grow any worse. Yet, now I see I was the fool to believe it. Let me get medium armor here. My eyes cannot believe what they see, and yet they must. Another player has entered the field of battle and has thrown in his lot with Mordor. Look for yourself, Kippen, and see that of which I speak. The black ships. Black sails fly on the river of dread. You see them too. Black sails on the river. The corsairs of Umar approach from the southwest. As you look at Eomer and see the despair in his eyes, you almost tell him that the ships are not sailed by corsairs, for the corsairs are slain and their leader, Blackhor, the Scourge, is no more. But then doubt gnaws in your mind. Aragorn intended to bring the ships north to Minas Tirith, but what if some evil befell him upon the river? What if some design of Sauron's lay in wait, ready to ensnare the Great Company and their allies? You hold your tongue and seek to master your own mounting doubt and fear. So it looks like Aragorn and company have finally made it here just in time to save the day, save the great city of Minas Tirith. How exciting. Let me start killing some of these Haradrim here. Looks like I need to kill 4 at least. I don't know what's up with all this dread. Need to kill a couple more here. Okay, that's everybody. Now what? Defeat more foes on the hillock. Okay, so I gotta keep fighting. Alright, fair. And let me get one more here. The Mordor Raider of Doom. And I still have to keep going. Why is it giving it to me like 4 at a time? Why doesn't it just tell me? If I need to kill 12, tell me to kill 12. Not 4, then 4, then 4. Kind of a weird way to go about it. And I think now we're ready, so I can talk to Eomer again. Kippen, at last our fortunes change. I would not have believed it had I not seen it with my own eyes. Any good bracelets here? Let me go with this.
Banner of the White Tree!
Excellent stuff. The banner of the White Tree. The ships that come now on the river are for Gondor. Friends, unlooked for, have come to our aid. We must break through the lines of the enemy while they are distracted by the ships. Jump onto the horse just north to the northeast and ride to the ruin of Pel Duvan and meet these new arrivals, or take the quays of Harlon to ease their disembarking. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.